Now that I got my tea, now continue. On to Defense Against the Dark Arts. I have the feeling that I'm being watched.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
Not at all.
you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Presumably using magic.
Knowledge.
That too.
To the wise, age matters very little.
That's a Weasley.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Oh, it's not. Is it?
One thing I've learned as an
looks
unspeakable
like it.
is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay, Levioso. Hey, I was right. That is what that spell does.
Levioso.
Honestly, did forget that was expelled in the game. Or at least that was what this spell was.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Levioso. Levioso.
Good. Now, the base. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
If he pulls out a different spell, I'm gonna. Actually, I don't think I can do anything. Correct.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick.
I do enjoy a light duel.
That's okay.
Levioso.
Don't all these duels for this adept. Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
See, you hit me like once. But didn't bruise his ego.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Huzzah!
Thank
Only
you,
that actually
Professor
mattered in
Hackett.
this game,
Glad to
sadly.
have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Just don't cause
A classroom
burnout.
duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Why would you put a
Understood,
Grindy Lows
Professor.
in a kettle?
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever
Sounds
you can.
cool.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
That was much faster
Right,
than the last
That's
class.
enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If only I had a fireworks spell just to cast off just so that's enough spectacle.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
That's Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Yeah. Iridium Black Skeleton. No, Hebridean. The large dragon skeleton that hangs up in the defense against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecate after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest pill shooting rings in the Eastern Wales during the Great Pilcher Raid of 878. Forgot to breathe. I'm very, very not smart at
I'd hate to face Professor Hecate in a duel.
I think it'd be fun.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Must resist the urge to use a spell on that dragon skeleton.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about
Ooh.
it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah, I've had it somewhat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh,
Don't
fair
be
enough.
rude.
You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
So what about the first rule of that? You broke the
Exclusive
first
and
rule.
Unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether you just have to be
Ugh.
clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
I mean, yes,
Perhaps
we are in
somewhere
the same door.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
We live in the same
Look
door.
for Luke and Brattleby
Possibly
near the
even
clock
the same
tower
room.
entrance. If you're interested.
Will do.
Till next time.
Revelio.
There's a mark on the map. I'm guessing that's on a different floor. Right, okay, now what do I... Let's see, over here there is... Yeah, I do want to do that. No, that's not the right door. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, so funny. I find it funny that
Revelio.
oh, that's not it. How do I spells? Which one is spells? How do I do that again? Wait. No. T? No, Y? No, not Y. Not that. No, no. I have no idea how I did that. How I got to that menu.
Revelio.
Okay, follow the map. Only thing that's worth taking a detour for is if I see a cat. No. Or if I see something along the way.
Revelio.
Really? This room does not have any in it? Like, I want to know who that is. Guess I can't.
Revelio.
On to toilets. Unless in dire straits, it's perhaps best to avoid this particular toilet, as it's allegedly one of P's favorite fainting spots.
Oh, not
Can see that.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said
Ew,
we
he's
could
all wet.
swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory. Not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confined me inside of a jar.
Levioso.
But
Darn.
he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim. Whee!
I'll get you for this.
You know, I should have been paying attention to that, because I feel like he was saying something. I was more impressed by the fact he was rhyming like that than anything. Which floor? I know one of the floors. Isn't this, is it? Might be this.
Revelio.
Ooh. I know somewhere. But you know, you've probably seen movies or watched over the books. I don't know why you're watching this otherwise. Let's see. I did not think that was what they would mean. Hang on. Oh. And that's Harry's. I just remember seeing that thing that said, "The glasses that lived." Wait, did I? Yes. Legendary gloves.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Hang on. Let me see.
Levioso.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Can I help you?
Yes, I think.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is
Ooh.
awarded a prize. Interested?
Very.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
You want to.
We'll make you regret signing up.
You're far too vicious for someone with that heart-shaped face.
Levioso, Accio. You're better than that. Cinder. Stupefy. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Sendo. Springo. Is that all you've got?
Also,
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Springo.
give them all four.
Sendo.
Oh, I completely forgot to keep an eye on my health.
That.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Thank you.
Hope to see you back here again.
Now where to? Main quest now. Map. What do I go for? Yeah, let's go help someone with the books. I like the camomile's the best. Especially with hibiscus, vanilla, and honey.
Revelio.
Wish I knew how to play guitar. Actually, I wish I knew how to play many instruments.
Accio.
Gonna be leveling up in no time.
Revelio.
Ooh, and horrifying.
Accio.
Lumos.
Levioso. Lumos.
Well,
Revelio.
there we go. That's so cool.
It's a
I
relief
forgot
to
to read
finally
that, I'm
have an
sorry.
answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Yeah.
He said I had the campus egg.
It,
Fancy saying
I
that?
just hear something growling. I did. Hello.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
But what?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all
Good on you
right.
for admitting that.
I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have
You made them
confused the
weightless.
Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's... honestly, that's pretty amazing. Hang on, hang on. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Sure. Why did Emmett tell you, though?
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was
that kind of
impressed,
guy.
bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Which I do.
I'd very much appreciate it.
Planning
One
on
of the
streaming all day
books
today,
is my
so yeah.
diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Oh, so, ow. Just give myself a paper cut. Fitting, now that I can, well, at least I can take it out on some paper.
Accio! I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio.
Professor Black, why does Celeste suggest a ban on live magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and the City of Bloom seems to think the library has its own personal area, arena in which to test their latest incantations. It's most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison. Why that variant's never the fun kind? Like, yeah, okay, just don't do anything stupid.
Revelio.
No. Like, okay, yeah, just, you can cast your magic, just don't be stupid with it. Ooh. So I'd hardly count this as disturbing the peace.
Accio.
Anything that adds to the atmosphere. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. Why didn't that work earlier?
Revelio.
There we go. The old librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the sight of his sneeze. That's actually kind of okay in the library. Honestly, just surprised they don't have a spell that makes it so that anything louder than like talking quietly is like automatically like muted basically. I feel like that would probably be a very good library spell.
Revelio.
Not that really quiet in libraries is actually much of a issue ever, really. Only really a thing in cartoons too much.
Accio.
Oh, there we go.
Revelio.
Wait, one of those was not actually one of the books. Means that the thing I need to actually. Oh, there's the book. Darn, can't just lunge over the thing. Darn, game won't let me break my neck. Excuse me.
Accio.
There we go.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Today was a good day. That is, until Garrett splashed at whatever British costume was creating all over my stewed lacewing flies. I had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. Such a menace. He knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. I borrow the Smokies again tonight for dinner. Becoming more partial to them now, though I still prefer meat pie.
Revelio.
Hmm?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Hello then.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you go.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
I mean, the actual word
Thank
components of this
goodness
spell
some
aren't really
people are
needed.
trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Like, most of those spells aren't Latin. They're fake Latin, basically. Ooh. Alright.